But anyway, so what have you given me?
So the one I've given you for this one is Bury Tomorrow. Yeah, I guess they're my boys. I mean, they're from England. They've been rising up quite a bit in the metalcore world these days, and the latest album, Cannibal, that came out in July after being postponed from April, has been quite a massive hit. It's been regarded as like one of the potential album of the year, and it features five guys. One of them, not the fast food restaurants. Danny Winter Bates, who is the vocalist, mostly, just does full on screaming. Then you've got Jason Cameron, who is the guitarist as well as the backup and clean vocalist. Then you've got David Winter Bates, who is the bassist, who is a funny Twitch streamer, like quite hilarious. He's one of those banter kind of guys. Christian Dawson.
I believe we had a raid. We've had a raid from him in the past on Mosh Talks.
Oh really? He's just brilliant. I love him so much.
To get him on the stream at some point.
Then you've got Christian Dawson, who is their lead guitarist, who does a lot of their creative solos and riffs. Adam Jackson, who's the drummer. So yeah, when it comes to this album, it's definitely one of the streamline metalcore sort of albums each year. It's like a bit of a blast from the past in terms of the Killswitch Engage days. The last album, which was Black Flame, was also great, but I felt like the quality of it was a bit muddy, and I think they polished it a lot on this album, and it just definitely sounds a lot more wider, more spacious, more atmospheric. And in terms of this song that we've got here, they've definitely got a bit of variety on this track, but this is the one that will hit you the hardest by all means. Like this is the last song on the album, so for them to finish off with this song on the album speaks volumes, and is definitely probably one of the heaviest, if not the heaviest songs they've done. So with all that said and done, this is Bury Tomorrow, Dark Infinite. Take it away, Rob.
All right, I will do. Yes. Oh wow. No messing about again, just straight with that high visceral scream to open.
I do like Dan's screams have really grown on me in the way he does it, and I love how he can go from really high to really low as well, because he's got a large range on him. But the drums even sound better on this album as well. Like I love the snare quality on this.
There's almost a Howard Jones quality to those high screams, dare I say.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, very driving metalcore here.
Yeah, like it's very much a step up in terms of rhythm and just ferociousness compared to the singles they released for this album, because they started with The Grey, which is like the middle of the curve, and then Cannibal, which is a lot more down to earth and melodic, and then Better Below, which is more of the radio track, and then Gods and Machines, which is probably my favourite song on the album. Which is why I covered it. Plug there.
I really like that chorus, I've got to say.
Yeah, it's just Jason's. Yeah, I do like how Jason's vocals shine out more on this album compared to the last. I think they were kind of obscured a bit due to the quality. Like I love Black Flame as an album. Don't get me wrong. Like it was in my top 10 metal albums of 2018. So it's I think that was just the one lacking thing. But the songs itself were really creative.
Yeah, I see what you mean about screaming. I don't know if I was a fan of his screaming, like really, prior to this. I don't know. There's something about it.
It's definitely come a long way. Like, you know, it did sound like the first two albums, I believe, where he had a different kind of scream, and then was it Portrait?
Oh, we played one of their music videos recently on Mosh Talks, and the one of their very first ones, and it's amazing how much how far they've come and how far they've matured.
Oh, by all means, yeah. Like I remember how ecstatic people were when I think on Parkway Drive's tour, Killswitch couldn't play and they got replaced with Bury Tomorrow one of the nights.
Oh, that is a great substitution. That makes a lot of sense as well. There's definite Parkway vibes in this. In fact, he actually does sound like Winston in this passage here.
Yeah, it's just like they're a very wholesome band as well. Like
just the bit just before the breakdown, that was very, very Parkway sounding.
Like the bassist, David, he liked my TikTok video of the cover I did, and then because I saw it was him, I followed him, and then he followed me straight back.
Oh, brilliant!
When I uploaded the full cover on Instagram, Adam liked it, so I haven't had any exposure from Daniel yet. I want it.
That's great. That's great though. That, they've always been one to sort of care about their fans, Bury Tomorrow. I remember when we saw them at Download 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago or was it last year?
2 years, I think.
2 years. Yeah. 2 years ago, wasn't it? They offered to basically
meet everyone,
hang out just with everyone immediately after the show, everyone in the audience.
Yeah, and like Danny as well. He works in the NHS. He's like I think he's a communications manager.
He does. So yeah, I saw that.
To balance that out with doing this is insane. Props him for that, and he's
absolutely, yeah.
So that's why that's partly why he's very vocal about the NHS on speaking up for the NHS on Twitter and things.
Well, yeah. So that was Dark Infinite by Bury Tomorrow. I enjoyed that.
It was good, wasn't it? Like it just keeps you going.
Great.
Yeah. So I think the quality in that was is
I will
brilliant.
definitely get around to listening to the whole album at some point. It's just I've got such ADHD when it comes to music.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I was just gonna say, I know you got ADHD, Rob. No, no, it's.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if I do have ADHD. I might do, but I don't want to.
I don't think I don't know.
I don't want to look into it.
I don't know, and I don't care.
No. But I will listen to Cannibal at some point because I know it's one of your favorite albums of the year, right?
Yeah. There's plenty few, and whenever I make my top 10 list in December, we'll find out exactly what I think of the albums this year. The top 10 or top 15 or top 20 depends what I want to rank on the list. We'll see.